What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Got an NFL fact here for you that I think you're all going to enjoy. In this bittersweet game for the Los Angeles Rams, Matthew Stafford made some NFL history. So let's see how, in a loss, Angeles' own Matthew Stafford struck the most in his record streak, before the Panthers stuck him with the L. Matthew Stafford with his behind the knees, if you please, no-look sneak pass to Mr. Red Zone Automatic himself, Davante Adams, or as some people have dubbed him, the goal line GOAT. As Davante now has the most receiving touchdowns from 10 yards and in. With that touchdown, he surpassed Jerry Rice's 58 TDs inside the deca-yard line, getting the 59th of his career on his first touchdown of the day. As Matthew Stafford, the thrower of that record breaker, also increased his touchdown streak to 28 passing touchdowns since his last interception, which occurred a whole 70 days ago against the Philadelphia Eagles. So the day started like any other, but that's when Carolina put an end to Stafford's incredible run, snapping the streak with a Derrick Brown blocked pass and a Nick Scott interception in the end zone, thus ending the record run. But before it ended, Stafford threw those 28 touchdown passes in between his interceptions. 28 touchdowns being the most touchdowns thrown in a row in league history without an interception. This beating out one Tom Brady and his 26 touchdowns that he was able to achieve in 2010. But when the dam breaks, it's difficult to stop, as another insult to that streak's injury was added when, like the smooth criminal he is, Michael Jackson of the Carolina Panthers picked off Stafford a second time and returned it 48 yards all the way for 6. And doing it in front of Macaulay Culkin, who's a fan of the Rams? Disrespectful. Anyway, in a game where the Panthers proved to be the better team, with their big play after big play day, getting the underdog win in this one. Staffy, are you okay? Are you okay, Staffy? Shimona! Hee hee.
Oh my God.
Now look, we can all admit, just like my Michael Jackson impersonation, Stafford executed poorly in this one. Or wait, what's another word for it? He played, well, it wasn't all bad though, come on Michael. He had some plays that were... Yes, thank you MJ, they were thrilling. But at the end of the day, he's going to have to reevaluate himself if he wants to move on. Watch the film, study the tape, and maybe most of all, look at the man in the mirror. Alright, I promise. I'm done with the Michael Jackson puns.
Holy fucking shit.
But I'd be remiss if I neglected to mention that despite the loss and the streak stopped, that Matthew Stafford and company kept them in the game and gave it a great go. Especially one Puka Nacua, who is as great as they currently come, one hand snagging this amazing catch. I mean, just look at it. It's crazy. And Stafford, with his second touchdown on the day, again to Davante Adams, has started another streak he can build on to potentially break his own mark that he has set for not only the league, but himself as well. But hey, I'd also be remiss if I neglected to mention the amazing ticketing app or website, SeatGeek, a proud sponsor of SVTV and the world's best ticketing app and website. With their state-of-the-art seating chart, you too can stop your streak of not attending nearly any event you want to and start building yourself a great time out on the town. And to feel like a smooth criminal yourself, but don't worry, it's completely legal, just use code SVTV for $20 off your first ticket purchase. And don't you miss out on watching something worth seeing anymore. Alright, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one, and peace out.
You know, football is an imperfect game played by a bunch of humans trying to do their best, and sometimes it doesn't come out that way. But when you put the work in, you go out there, put yourself out there, and try to go play for your team and try to get a win. And when it doesn't happen, yeah, you got a pit in your stomach, and it pisses you off, and it's disappointing and all those kind of things. But you can sleep okay knowing that, hey, I did everything I could to prepare to be ready to play, go out there and play. And so we just continue to do that process. And we got a bunch of guys in that locker room and coaches that believe in the same thing. We continue to do that. We like the result. You know, pour everything we got into it and try to go get the result that we want. And know that, hey, our process is our process. And if we attack that with the same kind of mindset and energy and enthusiasm that we always have, you know, we can live with the result. And, you know, more often than not, we're going to like it.